What's good? What's good with my peoples? What's going on? Let's see who's in here. Y'all want to talk a little Cowboys tonight with me? You know what I'm saying? Talk a little free agency. You know, since OTAs is dead quiet, let's talk about something. Johnny Duncan Sr., what's good? Jeff Lee, what's good? Art Hawk 72, what's happening? Brandon Comey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in here. All five of us. All five of us. We're going to chop it up. We're going to talk a little bit. Can y'all see me loud and clear? Is it froze? What's good? Am I talking to myself? Maybe it's frozen. No, it's filling up. I'm good. Can y'all see me? It was freezing up. I ain't see nothing. Brandy Mahoney was good. Michael Clark, Richard Royster, what's going on? What's going on? How y'all feeling, man? One-handed bandit, my guy. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Paul, what's good? Can y'all see me loud and clear? Can y'all hear me? I just want to know if it's choppy or anything like that. Y'all let me know. Nobody? I don't know what that means, one-handed bandit. Can you see me? I don't know. Is that him? Am I good? He just put yeah. I was like, that means it's choppy or not. It was mad confusing. All right, appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure my internet be tripping sometimes. I had to make sure. Feel good and off tomorrow. Salute on you being off, man. Well, first and foremost, how y'all feeling about the fact that we ain't getting no news on OTAs today, even though it started? Super quiet. Super quiet. How y'all feeling about that? You know what I'm saying? HTM and landlord. Oh my guys, man. Salute to landlord HTM, man. I appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Boss Cowboy. I know he's supposed to be on right now. He had to handle some family business. Salute to my dog, family first. Y'all know how I get down. But then my brother. So salute to landlord HTM. I appreciate the raid. No question. That's what we do as a family. You know what I'm saying? We're a brotherhood. So thank y'all for popping over here. And let's talk. OTAs is voluntary. It is. It is, Kelvin Hicks. Great point. Great point. OTAs is voluntary. So no need to freak out about Ceedee and Micah. Was any of y'all worried or nervous about that? You know, y'all keep it 100. Any of y'all worried or nervous that Micah and Ceedee weren't there? Because y'all know on our favorite place, Twitter, people was tripping. People was acting like the world was coming to an end a little bit. Not everyone, because a lot of y'all are in the know, but like a lot of people was acting like it was a big deal. Walter D. Murdoch. What's up, Rome? Remember, I had made a statement concerning the Cowboys' contact issues. Well, here's the website. You can find it on under $100 million salary cap. Contract issues. Hey, Walter D. Murdoch, you going to have to send me an email, man. Email me at cowboysfantalk@gmail.com. I'll check into the joint. I will check into the joint. Appreciate you. Yes, they become mandatory. I think the mandatory mini camp is in June. I think it's around like June 6th. That's the date you need to worry about. But the dopest thing ever, obviously I don't have contact with Micah or Ceedee. Jane Slater said she texts Micah today. Micah said he gonna be there next week. Remember, OTAs are split up in 2 spots. Today and tomorrow. There's 4 days. And then next week around the 28th, 29th, if I'm not mistaken. Was it 29th, 30th? And the media can go in for 2 of those days. So tomorrow we're going to get a lot more OTA news on just what's going on, how people are looking. Maybe we'll get some photos. Maybe we'll get some video. We got some still pictures today. We seen Dak handing the ball off to Zeke, and that was dope. That was fire. We got 59 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button. Help me get it to 100. I know I jumped in here impromptu. I just wanted to talk to y'all. I was going to make a regular video. Then I was like, let me jump in and talk to my people for at least, 20, 30 minutes. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. How are you, CFT? I'm good, man. I'm good. I saw that list earlier that they released on Twitter. Fox News released the list, and it made me want to talk. Like, I don't feel like it's a coincidence that you keep hearing small little stories about the Cowboys possibly being interested in certain free agents and stuff like that. I do think that the Cowboys are going to add 2 or 3 veterans to this roster. Y'all think that's fair? The Mavs ain't playing today, though. The Mavs playing tomorrow. Tomorrow, right? I'm not stupid enough to be going live when the Mavs play, right? It's Celtics Pacers. That joint is tied up at half. Appreciate the 69 people that jumped in here. Y'all hit that like button for me. Capside Gent, what's good with you? What's good with the 1911 fan? What's good with you? What's good with you? I would love Gilmore to be re-signed with the Cowboys. But I understand Gilmore hasn't signed with anybody, not just because no one's interested, but because, remember, Gilmore had surgery. And they want to make sure that he's straight completely before he re-signs. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Brad Harris, I'm in the basement during a tornado warning. Hey, y'all put some prayers up for Brad. That's crazy. First of all, Brad, the fact that you listening to me during a tornado warning is crazy. You stay safe. Remember, these joints got a replay. They got a replay, big dog. If you got to get off to make sure you safe, come back. And your internet is A1. It's a tornado happening, and you just watching Cowboys fan talk. That's a crazy. I ain't even mad at you, but that's dope. You a wild boy. But I appreciate the support. My man said, I'm getting my Cowboys news. I don't care what's happening outside. It don't even matter to me. It's going down. Now, the one name, like I said in my last live stream, JC Cowboys Network. Shout out to my dog, JC, man. Amazing Cowboys content creator. If y'all not familiar, get familiar. JC does some of the best breakdowns in the business. And I'm talking about all of our rookies, some of our current players that need to be taking the next step. JC goes real in depth. I wish I could be one of those guys, but that ain't my forte. So I defer to people that are great at it. So if y'all want to tap in and get some breakdowns, JC is one of those places. JC Cowboys Network is one of those places you need to subscribe and make sure you tapping in. Make sure you definitely tapping in. But Michael Thomas, no question, bro. You already know what it is. You put in work, man. Your work speaks for itself. You put work in. Darnell Lamar, my guy, what's good with you? Michael Thomas is one of those names. I see him on this list. I keep hearing about him from different outlets. We had 81 people in here, man. 77 likes. Appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that like button for me. I keep hearing that that name pop up. I done heard Mike Fisher talk about it, and I know everything he says isn't always 100, but he does have access in the star. I see other reporters mention it. People talking about kicking the tires on him. And I see a lot of, it's like mixed reviews on that. Some people's like, no, don't mess with the slant guide and all this extra joke stuff. Y'all truly believe that at bare minimum, bringing him in just to see if he can compete for the third receiver would be bad? Y'all think that'd be a bad thing? Or no? What do y'all think? I'm just wondering. Because at this point, any veteran you bring in, there's no definitive. If they were the type of person that was going to get a definitive, I'm a complete starter, they would be on the team already. Kelvin Hicks, bad idea. Can y'all give me some reasons? We in a conversation. I'm not gonna jump down your throat. I can't beat the drum for any people that's a free agent right now. If they were so great, they'd be signed. That means that any free agent that you bring in right now, it's all about fit and what they can do to help your team in a certain scheme. At this point, it's not about just like your talent precedes itself, or they would be on a team. Pastor Oliver Sr., what's good with you? Hunter Renfro sounds better, but we need that X receiver. I would take Hunter, but that means that Cooks will stay outside. I want to move Cooks inside. I feel like his skill set would be better served coming out of the slot. I think he could be more dangerous. And I think Michael Thomas, although not a speedster, could definitely play that X role. That's all I'm saying. And if Jalen Tolbert is hands down better than him, or Jalen Brooks, then he'll get cut before camp is out. It's that simple. At this point, whatever you signing somebody for, it ain't going to be no major guarantees. That means if you bring in a veteran like that, they got to compete. There's no definitive guarantees at this point of the year. Just like you see that they're trying to say, what about what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Linval Joseph. How y'all feel about that? Because we need a veteran DT. Would y'all take Linval Joseph? And no, he's not a world beater. He's not a game-changing D tackle. He is a run-stopping veteran. The end. Pass rushing D tackle, we got plenty of those. Our run-stopping, Jonathan Hankins went to Seattle, and I miss him. So can Linval do what Jonathan Hankins was doing? I would love a Calais Campbell. He still hasn't signed with anybody, not that I know of. So I would love to bring him in. I want two veteran D tackles, but I feel like that's wishful thinking, messing around with the Cowboys. So can I get at least one? I would love two. Campbell look bad? How so? Campbell look worse than Carl Davis? See, we gotta have a talk. Can I talk with y'all? Can we be serious? Can we talk to each other for a second? Because this is why I put this topic up here tonight, because we're gonna talk as a family. Is that cool? We gotta realize what we're working with. Okay? Can we just be honest with ourselves? I would love to be another team that goes out there and handles these issues in March, in early April, and then finishes up our issues in the draft. And then, like right now, your roster's pretty set outside of maybe one addition. Unfortunately, that ain't what we got going on. 97 likes, 88 people in here. Appreciate y'all. A homeless man should not get mad when somebody offers him a sandwich. like we can't say nah to free agents right now in certain areas. Some areas we can be like, I'm good. Like we can 100% be like, we cool at receiver. We good at that. We not messing with that. I can understand. We're going to let Jalen Tolbert and Jalen Brooks fight it out. Kevontae Turpin will switch in and out a little bit. That's how we going to roll. Ryan Flournoy is going to get his chance. We're not even thinking about messing with no older receiver. I can respect that. But in the running back room, in the defensive tackle room, we can't just be like, nah, Calais Campbell was on the ground a lot last year. Our first round pick, Mozzie Smith, was on the ground a lot last year. Right now, how many D tackles do we have on this team? Because most teams got like 6, maybe 7. How many D tackles do the Cowboys have? 93 people in here. Appreciate y'all, man, for hitting that like button and stuff. Keep running it up. I would love for Ryan to show out. I got none but faith in all of our rookies. Come show me. What's up, Big Rome, Cowboys Nation? What's good with you? Marshawn Nealon. I want all of them to show out. We got 4 D tackles. Can y'all name them for me? Because I got Oso Digizua. I got Carl Davis, Mozzie Smith, and Rogers. If I'm not mistaken, the rookie Rogers. Nealon's not a D tackle, though. Nealon is a defensive end. I know he's 270, but he's not a D tackle. He's just not. Golston is nah, y'all reaching. Chauncey Golston weigh like 270. He like Nealon. He can bump down and play some D tackle, but Chauncey Golston ain't stopping to run on nobody. Y'all do know that, right? I would love for him to, if Chauncey came back, put on 15, 20 pounds and became a 3 tech, then maybe we lit. If Chauncey could come back and do Neville Gallimore things, that would be great. But don't you feel like that's wishful thinking? We need a solid 1 tech. I agree. We need an experienced D tackle. I agree. That's my point when I say we can't quite get to the point where we're just saying, I'm good on Calais Campbell. I know he my age. I'm 41. He's 38. But he a professional D tackle. And that's what we need right now. That's what we need right now. Unfortunately, we're just at a place where I can't decline bringing in no D tackles. They could say Ndamukong Suh wants to come in for a workout, and I got to be like, okay. Tell me that's not sad. That's where we at, though. Do I think Osa Odigizua? Do y'all think that Osa Denzel Daxon? He from Illinois, right? I saw them pictures of him from rookie minicamp. He from Daxon's from Illinois, right? He looked like his facial expression. He looked like a NFL veteran already. Daxon looked, if looks meant play, he looked menacing. He looked like he about to be on point. But you can't just look the part. You got to play the part. Do you think Osa takes another step this year? I feel like Osa had a worse year last year than the year before. Kelvin Hicks, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea. I don't keep up with the XFL like that. But are you saying that can we poach some players out the XFL? We probably will. We probably will. But you got to ask yourself, how many legit beast D tackles are over there? Maybe it's a couple. Because we have successfully poached 3 or 4 players from the XFL. That's what we do. But I feel like Osa will do better in a rotational room. And we just haven't given Osa what he needed. That's just my thoughts. Appreciate the 104 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. The last 15 people that jumped in, please do me that big favor. I appreciate y'all. No XFL players. Hey, David, you know they're going to do it. The Cowboys think they smarter. Can we agree on that? Don't the Cowboys think they the smartest team in the room? Every year, we try to go get players from areas nobody thinking about. We be like, yo, we can get some UDFAs. We can get XFL players. We always trying to, win on the margins. PJ, is Gilly coming back? I would love for Gilmore to come back. I feel like the Cowboys and Stephon Gilmore have had contact. But I can't definitively say he's going to re-sign with us because from what I understand, Stephon Gilmore wants a multi-year deal and the Cowboys only want to give out 1-year deals. What we got to hope is that nobody offers him a multi-year deal because of his age. And then he starts to weigh his options and thinks, I just go back to the Cowboys. Stephon Gilmore is Trayvon Diggs insurance. I don't want to rush Trayvon Diggs back out onto the field. Do y'all? I don't want to do that. Don't forget what the defense was before DQ. The defense was terrible before DQ. That is a fact. Under Mike Nolan, our defense was so bad. That's why I don't got no genuine hate for Dan Quinn. I feel like Dan Quinn didn't have our players prepared for that playoff game properly, but it ain't all on him. It's on the players too. Let me ask y'all that. Since we're in here, we just talking. It's May 21st. We kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We having a conversation. Y'all blame that entire playoff win on Dan Quinn? Or playoff win. I wish. Playoff loss on Dan Quinn. That's a good Freudian slip, though. Playoff win. Let's just roll with it. Freudian slip. Y'all blame the entire loss on Dan Quinn? I don't know if I could do that. Not the whole thing. His preparation for our defense was horrible. I don't think he had any type of counter punch. No second half game planning. The fact that he ain't come downstairs and get our players back into the game, I hate that. But I put that playoff loss, and I've been saying this since that loss. And I stand by it. And y'all know how much I support the players. That loss is on everybody. Now, if you want to do the divided up game, almost to 140 likes, if you want to divide it up and say, the Cowboys loss was, 25% on Dak because he's the quarterback, 25% on the defense, 25% on the rest of the offense, 25% on the coaching. You can. If Dak is the highest paid person in the organization outside of the ownership, yes, you got to wear 25% of that. No question. Defense, horrible. It's almost like the other team didn't have to punt. Rome, your intro music that Can You Feel It? Old song from my cousin. Lewis Henry, I'm confused. Are you saying that's your cousin's song? Or are you saying that's just an old vibe? Ant, what's good? Amp Sports, what up, Rome? Hell, DQ ain't had the first punch against Green Bay. That's a fact. Jose, I gotta give you a mod for that. Jose Rodriguez did the thing, man. He said, yo, Rome, took my shoes off and hit the like button. What's good, CFT? Hey, y'all know that's my rule. You come in my house, man. You come on the live stream, man. Make sure you take your shoes off when you walk in my house before going to the refrigerator and making you something to eat. And you do that by just hitting the like button and saying what's up. I appreciate you, Jose. I appreciate that. That was fire. But I'm a big proponent, man. Everybody lost that game. The defense didn't didn't get any stops. Dan Quinn, as the defensive coach, had no adjustments at all. It was terrible. Mike McCarthy did not have the wherewithal to say, yo, let me settle down my offense and run this ball. I don't even care if we get in a whole lot of yardage. Let me just settle down my offense and run this ball. And Dak Prescott, yes, he was playing erratic in the early part of the game. Looked like he was pressing, trying his best to get something going, forcing balls to Ceedee Lamb when he didn't need to, forcing balls to Brandon Cooks when he didn't need to. And if you want to know, well, how was that on the ownership? There were certain parts of this team that should have been shored up, but our ownership is very arrogant. We should have definitely had better linebackers on the team at that point. We shouldn't have cut Rashaan Evans. At the time, we had a very lightweight linebacker room. There were a couple places on that team that we could have shored up that they didn't exhaust all measures to shore up. Arrogance. So everybody got to wear some of that L. Everybody. And if they want to get rid of that L and get people to stop talking about it, it's up to them. It's up to them to go out there and make people forget about that L by the way they play this year. That's it. What I'm missing? David, crazy how they put the rule in right after DQ left to make it seem like they knew. What rule? What I'm missing? Cap aside jet. Taco Tuesday. We sipping margaritas tonight. I'm chest on water. I'm keeping it light tonight. I'll come back this weekend. We'll have some drinks together. I ain't sipping nothing tonight. I'm keeping it light. Devola Jones. A Devolia? I'm gonna just call you D Jones to not mess up your name. My apologies. What about Demarion Overshown? For what I understand, he should be back this year. I would be just guessing. I don't know how good he looks after that injury yet. I don't know. I know I got faith that O gonna come back playing good. He put on some weight. He looked physically more imposing, but I don't know yet. I just don't know yet. You know, out of that whole list of free agents, y'all tell me, since we ain't here having a chat, y'all tell me, what's the one free agent you think we get just one? Let's just say we just get one free agent. What's the one free agent you think that will make the most impact? Will it be like a third wide receiver, a D tackle, a running back? I think we need at least three, though. But let me just ask y'all that so I can get some names, even if it's not on that list in the front. Campbell or Sue. We need D. Basically, it's D tackle. D tackle. So y'all more comfortable. Y'all are comfortable with the running back room, though. I do. Look, as crazy as it sounds, Dak Prescott had the number one offense last year with this receiving core. Because you're not about to tell me that losing Michael Gallup is going to break this offense. He had the number one offense last year with this receiving core. And Michael Gallup was not the linchpin to the passing offense. So Jake Ferguson, Ceedee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Jalen Tolbert, they were all there. Only person that was left was Michael Gallup. Can somebody real quick tell me, and I see what y'all saying, D tackle, wide receiver, running back. I want another running back. I do. Just another little dynamic running back. But I see y'all. D tackle is unanimous. We need a DT. We 100% need a DT. With Guyton and BB in our tight end room, yeah, I'm good with running back. I respect that. I respect that. We got 1,000 of them. That's one room that's deep, but not as filled out. It's weird. We got a bunch of running backs, but who you got the most faith on outside of Zeke? Rico? You know what I'm saying? I think Nathaniel Pete got the abilities to step up. I hope someone does. Deuce, Nathaniel Pete, Snoop Connor, Malik Davis. We got so many running backs, but no definitive anything. No definitive anything. It's so confusing. Shout out to my boy Boss Cowboy, Ricola, John Cofield, Ricola, man. Shout out to Boss and the OC. One-handed bandit, hit that like button, y'all. Y'all hear one-handed bandit? Appreciate you. Hit that like button. I know it ain't 200-300 in here tonight, but it is what it is. We just chopping it up. You know, I ain't feel like making a video, doing all the little editing and stuff like that. I said I'm gonna just jump in here and talk to my peoples real quick. You know, I would want I feel like this though, and this is real. I feel like there's gonna be a lot more cuts than we expect. I do feel like there's going to be some quality running backs that'll hit the market. I feel like we're going to wait till cuts happen to sign another running back because there's some deep running back rooms. The Panthers got a deep running back room. One of them can hit the streets. The Jets, right? The Dolphins. There's some deep running back rooms where one of these running backs go hit the streets. Are you saying ain't 33 Damone Clark, Troy Dudley? That's mad random. Why are you saying 33 won't make? Ain't 33 Damone Clark? Why you think he won't make the team? That's mad random. That's I don't look. Hey Troy, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. We are not in a position to cut a linebacker. I don't know. I know we got Marist, Leo Fowl. I know we got Overshown coming back, and I know we got Kendricks. But at bare minimum, Clark is playing special teams. We ain't in the position to cut no linebackers. That room ain't that secure yet. Nah. Nah, I'm sorry. I gotta disagree with you, sir, because he can't play. Congratulations. Even if that's your opinion, who we gonna put there? Did you not watch us last year when we had almost like no physical people to put at linebacker? We was trying to bring in Shaq Leonard. We ain't in the position to cut no linebackers. Now we could cut Josh Ball. Josh Ball shouldn't be here now. Wisdom to God, what's good with you? Some of my people's coming in here. Appreciate y'all. Y'all hitting the like button as y'all come in. 123 people here watching. Now that's a great point, Big Benny Rich. I gotta give you a mod for that. Big Benny Rich with an excellent point. Damone Clark was playing out of position last year. Damone Clark should be better. He was playing the mic. I think they're gonna put him back at the wheel. Because I think we're gonna be running more linebackers on the field anyway. I don't think we're gonna be playing as much big nickel as we did last year. I think Damone Clark at will is better than he is at Mike. Do y'all agree with that? His first year in the league, he was playing will, and he looked good. They moved him to Mike, and he just, some people can't play every position. Everybody not versatile. Some people can play one position, and that's just what they do. And they good at it, but they can't move around. Leofau will get all the snaps. Leofau will get great training camp reps. But let's not underestimate the fact that Leofau has never played in the NFL yet. And experience matters. And the Cowboys don't give up on players. Know who you're dealing with. Troy Dudley. When have you just seen the Cowboys just straight give up on a player that has played that much? Damone Clark basically led the team in tackles last year. When the last time you seen the Cowboys just get outside of injury, just randomly just cut a player? I would like for them to cut Schoonmaker. He ain't going nowhere neither. If you keeping it funky, I think Damone Clark has at least a year, maybe two left. Jalen Smith wasn't cut quick. Damone Clark is on. This is going to be his third year. What's Damone Clark? Y'all already ready to cut the dude after what? 2 years? He's only played 2 years. And 1 year he was coming off injury. Hold on. Let me look it up. I'm not even here saying Damone Clark's the best player ever, but y'all ready to cut him already? 150 plus tackles? Nah. This is his third year he's going into. Schoonmaker's our only fullback. Schoonmaker's a tight end. What y'all talking about? Y'all just in here saying stuff? Come on, y'all. Come on. Nah, but Damone Clark has played 2 years. Last year, he had 107 total tackles. It says on what I'm seeing. Jalen Smith played more than 3 years for the Cowboys. Hold on. Am I tripping? What am I missing? Didn't he? I got 4 here. Yeah, actually 5. Because in 2021, he got let go and he bounced around to a couple teams. So Sean Nesbeth, appreciate you. 499 super chat. Late Big Rome, but salute, bruh. Your vids be getting me through this off season. Keep rocking. Thank you for that super chat, man. I'm trying. I know it's one of them off seasons where it feel like ain't nothing going right. It feel like ain't nothing going right, but I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that super chat. Ada Lockhart, what's good with you? Clark had 70. Micah would have had 130. Troy Dudley, I'm not Damone Clark's agent or his brother. So I'm not here to fight that battle. I'm just saying that he's not that bad to where they're going to just straight up cut him for a rookie. That's bad team management. Because he's not so bad that he can't play special teams. Who going to play special teams? You just cutting players when we need linebackers are very important for special teams. We can't just cut him. Even if you think he's not great enough to start, you need depth in this league. Maris go out there and get hurt. Maris wasn't healthy his whole college career. He went out there and sprained an ankle. Then what we going to do? Glenn White, what's good with you? Oh, Glenn White, yes. Jalen played 5 years. First year was injured, redshirt year, plus 3 more, got a second contract. Oh, I respect it. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just saying Damone ain't that bad to where he just getting cut. Let him play with Zimmer. Let him play at the will. Let's see what he can do. But my concern outside of linebacker is just the D tackle room just scares me. I think the Cowboys think that Carl Davis can give them something. That don't scare y'all. Mozzie Smith, I think, will be okay, but he coming off surgery. Like, this stuff don't scare y'all a little bit? That's just me. It scared me a little bit. That's why I put up the free agent thing. Linval Joseph will make me sleep better at night. And that's crazy because Linval Joseph is 35. Why am I so excited about bringing in a 35-year-old journeyman D tackle? Because he will change our room. Just one veteran D tackle. Tyrone Church, Big Rome. You know I'm terrified with Carl Davis. Get 30 snaps. If they put Carl Davis on that field, we in for a long season. If he ain't cut immediately, I want to bring. He gonna have to show me. I know the Cowboys are good at sometimes identifying people that are better than we think, but I don't think Carl Davis got nothing for us. Linval Joseph will make me feel better at night. Michael Thomas, I would be excited to see what Dak can do with him. Dak didn't make Randall Cobb look like a viable receiver. Nate Brown, $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Who's playing if Guyton ain't ready? Ooh. Guyton. I don't think they're going to get themselves no other chances. Outside of Guyton getting hurt, Nate Brown, they playing him. I hate it, but it's baptism by fire. They're going to put Guyton out there regardless. There's no other person they're going to put out there. They're not going to sign Donovan Smith. I know what that little graphic says. They're not signing no left tackles is not cheap, even bad ones. Thank you for that super chat, though, Nate Brown. Guyton is going to play until he get ready. Black Camo, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man. F them other years. This year. Facts. That's how we rolling. That's how we rolling. F them years this year. Facts. Thank you for that super chat. I don't care if the O-line Parsons, I don't care if we have to line Parsons up at running back. Run it. Yo, if they put Micah Parsons at running back, we in for a long year still. Nah, but seriously though, this year we're gonna roll out there with who we got and we're gonna roll with it. But until that kickoff, I'm gonna be begging them to do certain things. Hold on, what's going on? We got some craziness out here. I see people talking about somebody getting sniped. If we traded Dak and Parsons, we get some more weapons for Trey Lance. Oh, don't pay him no mind. That ain't y'all hear that craziness? That ain't even worth acknowledging, Darnell. I appreciate you though. Don't line him up because it ain't even worth it. To say trade Dak and Parsons out loud is it's lunacy. So that'll be the last acknowledgement for him. I'm not even going to do it. Trade Dak and Parsons. I hope your computer get a virus. I hope your computer get a virus for that that lunacy that you're spewing. Trade Dak and Parsons. The craziness. Anyway, back to reality. Out of that whole list on the front, if we got Gilly, Linval Joseph, and just sign one of these cut running backs, I'm ready to rock. Yeah, he on that blue magic, Gray Wolf. He on that blue magic. He on that good stuff. Trade Dak and Parsons. The audacity to spew such rhetoric. Whoever said that, I hope you stub your toe. Yeah, you gotta just wish like annoying hurt onto somebody. Like, I hope you get a flat tomorrow. Like, I don't like your candor. You know what I'm saying? I hope when you get comfortable, not your circuit breaker flip, and you gotta go in your garage and turn your circuit breaker back on. I hope it's just annoying stuff that happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Gilly is waiting. I hope so. I hope so. Seriously. Like people that say stuff like trade Dak and Parsons, I hope you get a ticket tomorrow for running the stop sign. Like, I just hope your day bad tomorrow. Hope you chip a two for your mashed potatoes. Facts. Robert Vincent, the $5 super chat. I told my friends to name 5 quarterbacks that's better than Dak, and he couldn't do it. Because that's real. Because once you get to about 4, it starts getting dicey. I'll give people Patrick Mahomes. If you want to say Joe Burrow, I ain't gonna argue with you. If you want to look, there's people that love Josh Allen. Fine. I don't feel like having that battle tonight. Some days I do, some days I don't. You know, hope they get a flat. I ain't joking. Hope your Wi-Fi go out and you can't remember your password. I hope something like that happen. You know what I mean? Straight up. I hope you're getting ready to make you the best sandwich in the world, and you look in your pantry and your bread is molded. I hope it's just bad. Like, I hope you just inconvenience tomorrow. Burrow stay hurt. That's the problem. Name these quarterbacks. Everybody got their flaws. Josh Allen has the most turnovers ever. Like in his span. He is a turnover machine. He's not perfect neither. Joe Burrow got injury issues. I'm not even going to like name some of these guys that's supposed to be better than Dak Prescott. Justin Herbert. Why is he definitively better than Dak Prescott? I hope you drop your phone and crack it. That's a fact. Hope you ain't got no case on it. Hope it gets scratched up. I hope you go to Starbucks and they get your order wrong. I hope just annoying stuff happened to you all day for just thinking to trade Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons. Panda King Rome on some other stuff tonight, mold on your bread. I'm just wishing just petty stuff to a person that would think to trade Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons. I hope petty stuff happened to you. You feel me? Wash your mouth out with soap. That's right. That's a fact. Don't spew such craziness. Don't put that evil on me. Hey, y'all watch Talladega Nights. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't even say that. Why would we want to not have talent? Trade Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons. Malarkey. Justin Herbert. Big arm. Great. Can't win it. Don't have any playoff wins. Can't make the playoffs. Had mad weapons. Had Kellen Moore. Why didn't he have the number 1 offense? All of these guys, do y'all think Jared Goff better than Dak Prescott? Let's ask that question. That's funny. I hope you wake up and your phone on 1% battery and your charger don't work. I hope you wake up and your charger got a short in it and your phone about to die. That's a fact. I hope your AC go out and it's a 100-degree day tomorrow and you just hot. And while you in there sweating, you think about, I probably shouldn't have said that about Dak and Micah. You shouldn't have. Y'all funny, man. Think about it. And I see y'all answering the question about Jared Goff. They trying to say they pushing that narrative right now because Jared Goff got paid. Apparently, he deserves to get his money before Dak Prescott. Is Trevor Lawrence better than Dak Prescott? Uh-oh, my group chat going off. Hold on. Group chat is hilarious. Because they think Trevor Lawrence deserve his money. Is Tua Tagovailoa, is he better than Dak Prescott? Because he's supposed to get paid too. Jalen Hurts got paid. I ain't even got to ask y'all if Jalen Hurts is better than Dak Prescott because that would be blasphemy. There are no OTA updates right now. Stupid Fred. I think that's what that's supposed to say. OTA happens today. OTAs happen today, but the media were not permitted to send out any tweets or anything like that. I don't even know they were allowed in. So no OTA updates. OTAs go down tomorrow where the media have access to it. Y'all better believe I'm gonna be in there giving my updates. Might go live again tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, OTA updates will be coming tomorrow. I would love to have talked about it, but they got OTAs locked down right now. That's my question. Like, for all these people that want to get rid of Dak, as my man said earlier with the great super chat, name 5, 6, 7 quarterbacks that deserve to get paid before Dak. You got Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and let's just say you say Josh Allen, then they get real murky. And I'm not even a big Josh Allen guy. I just know he's consensus. They always give him props. $5 super chat from Michael Clark. Appreciate you. Come on, Rome. You tripping now. Trevor, Tua, Justin Herbert. You know damn well there's only Patty. I do know damn well. I'm naming the names so people can say it out loud and give me a reason, Michael Clark. I promise you. I don't believe none of them guys is better than Dak. Justin Herbert looks like he should be better than Dak. His measurables, he got a cannon, but he don't got this. I feel like Dak has better decision making and plays the game of football better than him. Maybe Justin Herbert can grow into that, but he's not right there. He's not there now. Trevor and Tua is not even a question. Nate Brown, $2 super chat. I hope mac and cheese beats out T-Law. Mac and cheese, who is that? Oh, you talking about Mac Jones beating out Trevor Lawrence? I don't know if that's gonna happen. I was like, who's mac and cheese? You made me think of y'all don't even know that dude. I was gonna say a rapper that y'all not even familiar with that they used to call mac and cheese. Y'all ain't familiar with him though. Y'all ain't familiar with the boss Don Biggerville. Y'all know who that is. This golf hype too much. They were about to run him out of the league 2 years ago. Rams gave him up for magic beans in one solid year. Now he's better than Dak. That's Glenn White, you preaching. Let me read that again. This golf hype is too much. They were about to run him out the league 2 years ago. That's a fact. Rams gave him up for magic beans in one solid year. Now he's better than Dak. Can't say it better myself. Thank you for that super chat. You know, and look, I'm not here. Look, I'm past the years where I come in here and I want to convince everyone that Dak Prescott is top 3. I don't care. See, Simo know who it is. You know the boss Don Biggerville. You know Max B, French Montana mac and cheese 133. See, I ain't want to even get it there because that's when I get into my real hip hop bag. When I'm on my old school, just New York hip hop stuff. But I ain't even want to say the name. I ain't know if anybody know the Wave God. Okay, all right, that's cool. I ain't know. Ride the Wave. He come home in 2 years, but that's what maybe maybe we talk about that one Saturday. I didn't even know y'all was up on Max B. I shouldn't assume. Shouldn't assume. Kelvin Hicks no. Simo no. DMV Johnny no. All right, my dogs. The hype the worst QBs in order to disrespect Dak. That's a fact. Now I ask y'all this: do y'all feel like Brock Purdy's better than Dak Prescott? That one, I saw Brock Purdy show up. And Brock Purdy was balling. I think I'm out on hating on Brock Purdy. I ain't gonna say he better than Dak, but I ain't gonna say he trash no more. I feel like Brock Purdy can play a little bit. He ain't better than Dak, but I feel like he can play a little bit. He better than most. Rome, the better question is what QB currently playing has won anything aside? No one's won besides Mahomes and Stafford. A-Rod is so old, his championship don't even count. Purdy ain't that without weapons. That might be very true. Brock Purdy has a supreme super team. I'll give you that. I ain't going to say his team ain't super. I was just trying to give him a little props. Trust me, I hate the 49ers. So I'm not in here caping. I was just saying I feel like he's better than most. You know? Right now. Is Jordan Love better than Dak? I've been hearing that too. Like, it's all kinds of stupid narratives floating around. The reason why I'm asking these questions is because people act like, yo, Dak can leave. I've been hearing whispers of the Cowboys are real high on Trey Lance and he about to be doing a lot of throwing at camp. I'm here to tell you, I don't care what Trey Lance is doing. Bro, I didn't want to spend money tonight. He was gifted the best weapon ever. Hey, Michael Clark, my fault, man. I ain't trying to make you super. First of all, thank you for your super chats. My fault, man. I ain't trying to have you in. Michael Clark is like begrudgingly spending money because he need to make these points. Let me read it clearly. My fault, dog. Like, bro, I didn't want to spend money tonight. He was gifted the best weapons ever. He was. You right. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. Michael Clark is like, if you don't shut up, Rome. Stupid Fred. They didn't even pick up his 5th year. They didn't. But they're trying to use Trey Lance as so much leverage, and nobody's worried about Trey Lance, man. No disrespect to no, all disrespect to Trey. I don't feel sorry for Trey Lance. You know why? Michael Blum with a 199 super chat. What up, Rome? Late day at the gym. What's the topic? We all over the place, Mark. We talked about free agency a little bit. We talked about our current players and what we need. Now we talking about Dak disrespect, which is always a topic. So we everywhere. Thank you for that super chat. Glenn White, $2 super chat. Purdy is Bosch, Wade, LeBron, Miami Heat super team. All right, he could be Bosch, which means he's okay. That ain't even a bad analogy. I like that. Purdy is Bosch on a super team. I give you that. I give you that. That's funny. That's a good one, Glenn White. You in your bag. You in your bag. What was I about to say? I was about to make another point. I forgot. Hold on. I was rolling back up. Somebody's like, Jordan Love sucks. Hey, Jordan Love do suck to me, but he whipped that ass. I'm still mad about what he did to our defense. He better not turn back into a pumpkin now. Jordan Love better whip Philly's ass that first game. Then he can turn back. Jordan Love better finish the job. Finish your NFC East food right now. Get the job done that first game. Then you can go back to being regular. That's all I'm saying. Dak would look phenomenal with CMC, Debo, etc. Like no question. Y'all already know that. But since we got 224 likes in here, 226 people watching, What are y'all looking forward to at OTAs? What do y'all want to see? Before I slide up out of here, what do y'all want to see tomorrow? Like when they start releasing news that'll get you excited about the team. It's just OTAs. It's not camp or nothing. I want to hear good. I want to hear that Guyton is looking good and BB's looking good. And kneeling. I'm just worrying about our trenches. I know Dak Prescott's going to make it work. I know he's going to do his thing, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I want to hear that Guyton, BB, and like I just want to hear that they looking good. That's it. They looking the part. O-line is gelling. That's the thing I'm looking forward to the most. It's not going to be no full contact or nothing like that. I just want to hear good things about Guyton. I want to hear that he's picking up things, that BB's gelling with the line. That's it. O-line is on schedule, and I want to – and look, D-tackle play is important, but that's such a hard thing to predict, man. We need to go get some people. We do. But, when they release news tomorrow, and I mean, they're going to say that Zeke looking good, and, Dak's going to complete some passes, and I'm going to get hyped. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to get hyped. I'm that dude. When I see Dak complete a pass in the offseason, I still get hyped. Call me corny. I don't care. But I just want to hear that Guyton looks the part. People that know what offensive line is supposed to look like, I want to hear that Guyton is looking good, clean, quick. Still worry about speed to power on him and things like that. But I want to see that. I want to hear that the footwork is good and that where they're supposed to be. That's it. And I want to hear BB working at center. I don't want to hear Bass or Hoffman is at center. I don't want to hear that. Not to start. Carl Whittington. Show me NFL film where Trey Lance did anything. That's my point. As much as y'all want to say that Brock Purdy is like, the average, and he might be. Trey Lance had that Ferrari. And I know you're going to say, but he was hurt. He ain't show no flashes to have him hype in practice. You got to be pretty bad. They drafted Trey Lance for that car. This year Ferrari. And he crashed out. Nah. Trey Lance couldn't drive a Ferrari with Debo, Ayuk, Jennings, Christian McCaffrey. But you expect Trey Lance to make second-rate weapons work? He's supposed to make bad weapons look good? Because Dak Prescott ain't got top-tier weapons. Nate Brown, $2 super chat. Overshown and Diggs both looking good off injury. I hope so. I just want to work them gentlemen back in slowly. That's all. Hey, y'all, after the O-line or OTA's news released tomorrow, y'all want me to go live again tomorrow? If y'all free, I'm just checking. Mark Blum, my fault. My apologies. Thank you, Mark. $5 super chat. I hope they have good things about our rookie O-line offense. Outside linebacker Morris. If he's gelling well with the NFL game, he's got the speed and run game, and that's big. I think that Morris is going to be fine because Mike Zimmer likes him a lot. That was a Mike Zimmer pick. So I think Morris is going to be fine. Thank you for that super chat. No question. I see that the verdict is in. I'll pop back in here tomorrow with y'all. No question. Don't forget Prime Kittle. I keep forgetting George Kittle. Yeah, he got a Ferrari. He couldn't drive that Ferrari. He damn sure ain't going to be able to drive no GMC. Dak Prescott got like a Denali. Like, it get the job done. It's clean. They gave this dude a Ferrari. He couldn't even drive it. But look, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. I'm going to slide up out of here. Thank you again for that super chat, Glenn White and everybody else to show love. I'll pop back in here tomorrow after the OTA news. I'll holler.